I'm going to sit down. Calm your horses.
I find it funny because Anne uses the term hold your horses and you're calm your horses.
Yeah.
Alright. Resume expedition.
Moving the jewelry. Alright. We have the whole. Alright. Hey, hatchling. Thought you were taking that tin can of yours into space today. What are you doing here? Me? I saw something crash over the horizon and I didn't like what I was seeing in the pictures my little scout was sending back. So I thought I'd come over here myself and take a look. What crashed? I don't know what it is exactly. Looks like some kind of plant seed, but it's not anything I've seen on Timberhearth before. And trust me, I was quite the explorer back in the day. Feed me, Seymour. That's what I think of. Do you think it's extraterrestrial? It kind of looks like something that might have come off Dark Bramble. Whatever it is, it puts down roots in a hurry. I don't like the look of this thing, hatchling, and that's a fact. Think I'll set Marl and Hal loose on it. Best get rid of this mess sooner rather than later. And no one can remove an unwanted plant faster than a tree keeper can. I'll have to get a look at what's inside the seed first, though. Don't want to set anybody to hacking up potential dangerous plants without a better idea of what's lurking inside there. Tuff can help haul the old scout launcher over here. Obviously, the opening is too small for someone to fit inside. And anyway, I'm not going to blindly stick my hand into anything that looks as unpleasant as that seed does. That's a good way to lose an arm or two.
Like his foot?
Can I...
I'm good. Yes.
Ship log updated. Last seed did a lot of damage when it crashed. I like this crater. Need something from me, hatchling? I threw a little scout into the seed. You did? Did ya? And you're telling me it's bigger on the inside than it is on the outside? Yup. This is going to be a chore to chop up and no mistake. Can we remove a seed that doesn't have the decency to stay the same size all the way through. Maybe I better grab an extra axe or 3 just in case. Oh, wow.
It ended up hitting something.
Looks like a branch system.
So what you thinking?
Right, it looks like Dark Bramble.
What was that?
It does look like something that came off of Dark Bramble.
Well, do you
Oh my
see what?
gosh! It's still moving!
Do you see the air duplicate signal?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think it is on Dark Bramble. Cause
Oh wow. Feldspar found a way to reach the core of Giant's Deep. An island of thorny vines and what appears to be a frozen jellyfish. It looks like Feldspar compared here before heading off to Dark Bramble. Feldspar headed off to Dark Bramble after reaching the core of Giant's Deep. When I launch my scout into the seed that crashed on Timber Hearth, it ends up in a much bigger space filled with fog and thorny vines. A seed from Dark Bramble crashed here and has already taken root. So to Dark Bramble we go?
Well, before we do that, let's go check the other side of this planet. I don't see the button that I had last time where it was land cam. There it is. Interesting.
What?
The path is broken. Ooh, writing.
Mining site 2B. Oh, great going. Hmm. Oh, wow.
Let's go get the suit with the jetpack.
That's what I was thinking. Oh.
Well, might as well explore why we're down here.
Oh, wow. There's more writing. I'm still amazed by how much ore the Ash Twin project requires. Isn't this the ore for the remaining towers being built on Ash Twin? The completed towers I've seen are quite large. No, the material for those towers is all being taken from Ash Twin. The ore we're mining here will be used to craft an immensely thick protective shell that will physically seal off the chamber inside the Ash Twin's core.
Right or left?
Left. If they're sealing off entrances, I hope they've planned accordingly. I thought you had forbidden your apprentice from making puns, Polis. How else would he improve? I'm relieved by our clan's decision to use timber hearths or only for constructing the shell. If eventually life on this planet were to evolve to the point of advanced metallurgy, I'm confident we won't have destroyed their ability to create. Hmm.
Any thoughts?
Oh no. More of the skulls are starting to light up, aren't they? Am I just going crazy?
It's
That's
just.
weird.
Yes, it is.
That's new.
Oh,
Oh. My gratitude for the latest shipment, ONO. This, or should be the last, we'll need for the Ash Tower project.
and this is different. The text is orange.
Once we've finished the shell that seals off the central chamber, we'll check to ensure there are no longer any physical entrances. Remy and I will be checking the interior and then the exterior for cracks, or our final safety check. Now it's true. Oh, I know. This is exciting news. Can I offer an extra set of eyes for the final check? Specifically mine? If my work here is complete, I'd be delighted to help. We'd be grateful if you would. The more eyes, the better, as the smallest flaw or opening in the shell that protects the Ash Twin project could lead to disaster.
Alright, hasn't changed. Alrighty. Yeah, that's what they just said.
Oh yeah.
Alright. Most curious.
Indeed. Up.
Yep, that's what I thought. Ready? Haha! It's one of those stones. Like in the observatory.
Yeah. Still in your field of view. There you go. Nope.
It, oh shit. Come on down. Come on down. Thank you.
Um. Research notes. I've detected a strange signal coming from somewhere within the grove in this crater. It's very similar signal emitted by the quantum moon, so it stands to reason the two signals are probably related. We don't know much about the quantum moon, seeing as no one's ever been able to land on it, but hopefully studying the signal in the grove will reveal more about it.
So I'm not seeing a signal here.
That frequency, maybe? That's the other wild frequency, but you had the deep space.
Interesting.
So you're on your outer wild frequencies right now.
Oh yeah, there's nothing nearby.
That's escape pod 1. Is that what they're talking about? The Escape Pod 1 having a similar signal to the deep space? Because you had something on the deep space radio earlier.
Right there. It's the only signal I'm seeing. There's 2 signals in view right now. There's this one. And that one. Well, that's its distress beacons. There we go.
That are wild ones. The radios. I do not like how dark that moon is getting, or something is getting. Closed due to fire damage. The old radio tower, while an important landmark, is unfortunately closed thanks to unsanctioned flight testing of an extremely powerful model rocket. While we hope to repair the radio tower in the future, all construction efforts are currently focused on the planned museum expansion at the observatory. Sincerest apologies, except to Slate and Mika Hornfels, museum curator. If closed, why light on? Finally names knowledge to learn one final rule before embarking on our pilgrimage to the quantum moon. Church research notes mention a quantum moon that no Earthian has been able to land on. Church detected a strange signal coming from the crater at Timberhurst, South Pole. It's very similar to the signal emitted from the quantum moon.
Well, we got to see it that time.
About 30 minutes.
Yep.
Where's my pencil? Supernova, about 30 minutes. Supernova. And it's every 30 minutes from first liftoff. Okay.
Wait, it went a different direction that time.
What? Can you shoot Ron right now? Ow!
I'm wondering if this thing is the quantum moon.
The thing you tried to land on earlier? It could be. Hey! Go lay down, you two. Oh.
What was it to match target again? Was not that.
I thought it was A.
There we go. It was A. And there it is in the corner.
You two not give a pet.
Most interesting.
Indeed. Um. Oh. I was upstairs testing the eye signal locator, and it can hear and follow the signal from the sun, Giant's Deep, and Brittle Hollow. However, something strange is happening. When I ask the eye signal locator to follow the eye signal, the device's indicator rotates wildly and never points to just one direction.
As we just observed.
I see. I most likely calibrated the locator incorrectly. Privet, my apprentice, and I will make adjustments and try again. An update. Disappointingly, everything is correctly calibrated after all. It saddens me to posit this, my friend, but I believe this locator cannot detect the eye's signal. We will need to build a more sensitive device if we want to locate the eye of the universe. Then we will build it. Don't lose hope. Our search for the eye is what brought our clan to this place. We won't give up so easily. This is a curious result. It's possible the eye has stopped calling out its signal.
Interesting. Those guys pick up scroll. Insert
Let's
scroll.
go.
There we go.
Where should this new, more sophisticated locator be built? It may need to be larger than this eye signal locator is. Anona and those of us originally stranded on the Ember Twin built a quantum moon locator there, but the heat of the sun made its construction challenging. I wouldn't recommend building on that planet.
So we know there's a quantum moon locator on the Ember Twins.
The southern glacier on Brittle Hollow has ample available space. I could construct a new building to house this proposed locator. Yes, let's build there. I imagine our young friend Connoy would enjoy that immensely. He's always held a great interest in the eye, especially for a child born so long after the crash. I will begin construction on Brittle Hollow's south pole immediately then. Okay, wow. I've seen this ruin in other travels pictures, but seeing it for myself, it's really old, isn't it? But wow, this is the coolest day of my life, okay? Time for some official notes. So this is some kind of Nome locator. It can point out the different planets, which is incredibly cool, by the way. But from what little I can understand of the writing here, I think it was built to try and find something specific. I'm not sure. I'm also was able to translate something about the South Pole of Brittle Hollow. So I'll fly there to see if I can learn something more. Yep, just gonna get back in the old ship and take off. Totally safe, mostly safe. Okay. Start above.
Alright, that seems to be everything.
Freeze detected, oxygen tank filled. water. I was shifting it to. So we did that one.
Yeah, that's the one I can't locate.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So that's the sun. What symbol was that? Okay. What? Oh.
So that's Big Deep. And Brittle Hollow. Or is it Brittle Hollow? Yeah, it's Brittle Hollow. Okay.
Hmm. Oh. Esker's signal scope log. Day 48. Still not picking up Rybek's banjo from Brittle Hollow. I'm sure they're fine, but I'll feel better once I hear the music. Day 51. Listen to Chirp play for a while today. Unrelated, someone should tell Porphy and Gossin their flirting is not subtle from an aerial perspective. Day 55. Banjo music coming in loud and clear today. Sounds like Rybek's doing okay. That oaf, I was worried. Day 63. Today I thought I heard something strange. I don't know. It was probably nothing. Day 70. No, it's back again today, too. Something strange is coming from Timber Hearth. Day 76. Okay, I know this is crazy, but the sound from Timber Hearth sounds exactly like Feldspar's harmonica. But Feldspar disappeared in space ages ago. It can't be them. Feldspar's harmonica. Day 88. It's still here. This is creepy, but my signal scope is broken. I better talk to Niece. Feldspar. Harmonica.
Thought so. So, our signal from the scout when we launch it goes somewhere.
Hmm.
And we get a dual signal. And we figured out which planet it was.
Mm-hmm.
That's where Ferrospar is.
Feldspar is gonna pop out of the seed, isn't he?
It wasn't that one. That's what I was worried about.
What about the
I think it was that. That's what we're going for there. Dark Bramble. Okay, so that was Dark Bramble. I just got lost.
I think we might need to go a little higher, a little further. Okay. I got really worried because of the sun. Like, we're a little...
I understand, but I'm actually worried we might overshoot. There we go, we're starting to stabilize. Interesting.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Alright, there's nothing visible on the pole. Can you... or...
I do not see anything.
Alright.
Um. 50% of fuel remaining.
Did you see the distance change on us?
Yes, I did. Three minutes of oxygen remaining.
Well, I was suspicious we're gonna have bigger problems in about that same time.
EO level critical.
Trees!
Oh. Not close enough. Oh.
Hello, Felspar!
Whoa. Where'd you come from? No one's coming here, well, ever, actually. That makes you the second Hearthian to ever reach Dark Bramble. After me, of course. Well done. Say, it's you. They made you an astronaut, and you haven't blown yourself up yet? Good for you. You were never the brightest hatchling, were you?
Guess what I'm hearing?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. I'm alive. Been camping out here since my ship, crashed violently. Oh, this is a good story. I just finished exploring the core of Giant Deep and ended a new challenge, and none of us had ever been inside Dark Bramble. Like,
Yeah, I didn't think I'd had to worry about the fuel.
yeah, I knew you didn't have to worry about the fuel because we were on the verge of dying.
Well, I knew. I was looking at the clock going, yep, we're gonna be hit by the supernova.
Yep. It's not like we can go, guys, Dinosaur's alive!
And now it's going a different direction.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, there's more to explore here.
Nope. I do find it interesting that all of them kind of play a specific instrument so they know.
Mm-hmm.
Are we going to the duplicate signal?
What was that?
This isn't the right part of it.
That's right.
Because this is the duplicate signal.
Well, they're all duplicate signals. There we go. That's the one we're looking for. Because the distances match.
Whoa.
I think I'm going to skip until we get to where we were. Alright, here we go.
Okay. Oh, this is a good story. I just finished exploring the core of Giant's Deep and needed a new challenge. And none of us had ever been inside Dark Bramble. So I think, hey, let's give that a try. I'd been cruising around for a while, dodging the odd massive interdimensional vine bristles with thorns, when I run into this huge anglerfish. The biggest I've ever seen. I pull a few stunts, try to shake the thing off. Nothing too fancy. I'm going full speed when the fish clips me, knocks me into a vine, and... well, like I said, I crash. Blam! On impact, my ship starts making noises like it's coming apart from the inside. And I think, well, that ain't great. Sure enough, I barely get out of there before the electrical system starts sparking like crazy. it's either move fast or die unpleasantly. So I had to put a little distance between me and my poor fried ship. I camped out near where I crashed at first. I found this skeleton later. Great find. Would have been stupid not to use it. So I moved my setup over here and planted my emergency tree seeds here ever since. Yeah, pretty much. Anyway, that's how all of it went down, hatchling. Story's over, but feel free to stay and enjoy the fire for a while. Or don't. Fire's not going anywhere. Anything else you wanted to know? What happened to this anglefish? Oh, the skeleton. It was like this when I got here. As near as I can tell, this anglerfish must have been chewing on the vine and eaten a seed. And then the seed grew and grew in the poor fish's stomach until this happened. Gross, huh? The skeleton was a good find. Keeps the fish away. See, they're territorial, so they mostly avoid each other. That's why I set camp here. That's bad business. As Turt will tell you, if you so much as glance in Dark Bramble's direction, there used to be a fifth planet where Bramble is now. This infernal plant appeared at the center and kept growing and growing and growing until it shattered the planet and scattered its pieces across space. If we don't get that seed you found sorted real quick, I suspect Timber Hearth will be heading toward the same fate. And I tell you what, we Hearthians have overcome far too much to be done in by some worthless seed. Giant's Deep Core, huh? Ah, that was a wild one. But since you're asking, I gotta assume you haven't made it down there yourself yet, right? If I tell you how, it kind of feels like cheating. Or on a completely unrelated note, that sure was a big hollow vine my ship crashed into. Yep. If I were you, I'd go take a walk and see where it ends. You'll want to go to the tail end of the angler skeleton here and look for a flickering light in the fog. That'll be my old ship. Path starts there.
I'm kind of surprised. I figured you would be like, hey, you got a ship? Let's go.
Flickering light. He made it sound like in this story there was nothing left of the ship.
I don't see a way in.
There isn't. He took the way in with him. But you can go into the vine and follow the vine. I mean, through the vine, but...
Just seeing. There we go.
Um. We don't have any fog.
We're not in Kansas anymore.
Okay, apparently I'm Toto today.
We are now on Giant's Deep. You're here, or maybe not.
We're out of the fog.
Hello. No ghosts matter.
Script for entry number, I'm not going to say not 1. Crashes 3. Boring crashes 0. It's so bad. Whoa. Huh. Never thought I'd see one of these beasties outside of Giant's Deep. They were awfully useful back there. Maybe a jellyfish could be useful here too. Blur. This thing tastes terrible. The outside is all rubbery and tough. Maybe that's because it's insulates the jellyfish's insides from getting stabbed by electricity. Right. I'm going inside of this jellyfish's interior cavity to see if what's in there tastes any better. Oh. Note to feldspar. Do not eat even if you are dying. If it were the last thing you ever ate in this life. Get these jellyfish are only from electricity. Do not eat. Love them. Three minutes of oxygen.
There's the ship. I'm surprised Felspar didn't want to get out of there.
I'm kind of surprised too.
So I'm guessing the way to get into the core of Ocean's Deep is to ride a jellyfish?
Or to follow one down?
Well, you can get inside the jellyfish. So what do you want to do with our remaining 9 minutes?
That is a great question, because yeah, that's about how much time we got left before the thing. We could try to head to the Ash Twins. We haven't been there yet. Yeah. Sorry,
Where'd it
my
go?
dog's
Where'd it go?
leaving.
I lost track of it.
You're right.
I had it locked onto something and it disappeared.
Wait. stars. They're all dying. There must be too many supernovas for it to be anything else. We're next. Did you understand? Our
Yes.
sun, by first name. We're next. No, duh. Why, isn't that great? You know what? I found a few things myself. Most of them have to do with the sun exploding. Oh, who cares? What does it matter? Nothing matters anymore. The sun is about to go supernova. And me, all my research, my life's work, wasted. Wasted, you understand? I don't know. They're old. Far older than we realized, and that now all of them are dying. What does it matter? It doesn't matter. And then he goes on his tirade again.
We gotta find something useful that he's saying.
How dangerous is that big column? Not dangerous.
Basically, the
star charts. It's all the star charts' fault. I don't have to know, but no. Oh no. I had to update the star charts. I had to go looking for things I shouldn't have. And now our sun is about to, oh. I don't feel well. I'd like to be alone, please. Where should you go? Where can anyone go?
Alright, did we see anything that we didn't ask yet? Alright, we've been to the north. Let's go south. Oh, what's this? I mean, I know it's his ship, but is there anything we can gain by? I don't see a way in or any of that, so.
Hang on. Is the pillar moving on its own?
The what?
The pillar. To the left. It's moving on its own. You got like 2 minutes. Oh.
Oh no, 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 no!
This planet sometimes, and only sometimes, has a moon. This also, of note, it disappears if no one is watching it. Isn't that a fascinating orbital characteristic?
That's what happened.
Untranslated, too close to target. This is my first time encountering a natural satellite with the ability to vanish when not being watched. We should study it, or even better, we should travel there. I agree. Our first step would be determining a method to track this phantom moon so that we can always know where it is. I found your note. Kindly count me among this moon admirers. What is happening when it disappears? I doubt it ceases to exist. Does it move to another location? I believe so. Not only does the moon appear around Brittle Hollow, I can confirm it sometimes orbits Timberhurst as well. There's a scroll. Search research notes. Clearly the Nome were astronomical observations here. They chose an excellent spot. What is this big rotating device? What was it Nome were observing? I'd posit there's something special about the orange symbol on that device. Hal and the new astronaut translator tool would be nice to have about me. Is it on the other side?
Whoops. Not what I meant to do. Equip translator. There we go.
Given its reluctance to move while consciously observed, it might be a form of macroscopic quantum mechanics. Ooh. Scroll. The quantum moon locator is functioning. We have markers for each of the places the moon goes. Honora Burr, I just observed the quantum moon in orbit around a dark bramble. I'm not gonna make it. I added a marker on dark bramble. I thought the locator now accounted for all the phantom moon's locations, but sometimes the locator can't tell where the moon is. Perhaps there is a problem with the device. You have keen eyes, my friend, so this moon travels to total 4 orbits. It's also possible there exists a 6th place in the star system to which the phantom moon travels.
We made it!
We did. Okay, so the yellow part is where the moon is, the orbiting moon is currently.
Yep. And that also explains why the thing I was trying to land on vanished.
Yeah.
Alrighty. We're going to be in for a good light show.
Yep.
It's going to happen fast. And as I expected, the quantum moon is out of the system when it goes supernova.
So we need to find the quantum moon.
It's a pity I took my eye off of it, because we almost landed on it.
Which makes me wonder if those stone pieces... I'm gonna wait a second for this is loud. If the stone pieces are part of the quantum moon.
And then that goes that way. Okay. I wonder if the thing is pointing towards the quantum moon, and that's what's going on.
It only began after you died the first time.
Where'd the moon go? That's the moon we know.
There's 2 moons right now.
That's what I was looking for right there. Don't take your eyes off of it. What just happened? Interesting. So, I tried to land on it, and when I reached it, so something else must be going on. Says there's more to learn. Apparently we didn't ask him everything. Interesting. Let it fully recharge. Jump. Alright, clearly this is the end, not the beginning. For having no gravity, it's still pulling me down pretty hard. What do we have here? I didn't see a wall to read it. Thank you, Hannibal. You get to read? I haven't seen a way that we're supposed to interact with something to break it. That looks like it's gotten... Oh. It hasn't gotten higher. The sand's gotten lower. There you are.
Yeah. sorry. For some reason, I'm losing my voice.
So this looks like an interesting device. And basically that's pulling up all the sand. And it looks like it has a similar device right there. What's that object right next to it? It just rock. Just a rock.
Looks like that's.
What was that?
I was agreeing with you that it looked like a rock.
Oh! It's almost done collecting all the sand. And there's a second tier.
Careful, you're about to fly into that.
This wasn't visible a minute ago.
Nope, but that's the door in. Oh.
Alright, I can't land my ship there.
Oh.
That looks fresh. Whoa!
Whoa. Welcome to Giant Deep, friends. I'm excited for you to meet the statue. If no, I'm not in my dwelling, I'm likely in my workspace below, inside the island. Hard. Step onto warp server to activate platform to activate return warp. Departure time, arrival time.
That's 1 second sooner.
Yep. At least you got the oxygen tank filled.
Yep.
I see a blue purple Orby. Translators. They're going to test the memory statue tonight. Flock says it could be dangerous, so we can't come. But what if we didn't use the door and snuck in the other way? Does anyone want to? Clark specifically told us not to do that. I really want to see the test too, Lammy, but that's a huge risk to take. We probably shouldn't. Maybe Clark lets us see it later. So it seems like one of them ended up causing problems.
I blame Bobby.
Oh, there we go. Whoa. Did you see that?
Which part?
To the right.
Yes, I did see that.
And statue. Statue workstation.
The eyes need to go in the eyes. Right, do you see anything I'm missing? You're talking about that.
Yeah.
What the? Well, since the jetpack failed me, let's see what it does. It pulls you down. Second time I accidentally pushed the wrong button. But why does it pull down and not up? It's also about the size of our ship. Okay, I think we're having a similar... Ooh.
Oh.
Haha. It was just giving me a hint.
Oh. Laura would like to kindly step back so Daz is closest to the statue. When pairing, the statue will choose whoever is closest in proximity. See how its eyes have opened? That tells us the statue has paired with Daz. Now, no matter where he is in the star system, Daz's statue will record his memories and send them to the Ash Twin Project. This is extraordinary sculpting work, Flash. Look. He has outdone himself again, hasn't he? And now that we have our first successful pairing, you can test my memory storage prototype. Each statue will send a signal Nome's memory to his or her storage until a unit within Ash Twin Each storage unit will be equipped with a mask, the statue's counterpart, which will be able to send those stored memories back to the corresponding domain. That's how you're able to get the memories
Yes.
stored. Oop. There's stuff there. That's pretty much just the writing of it.
There.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a storm going on.
I've installed the masks inside the Ash Twin project block. They look beautiful, although I do feel as though I'm being observed. It's comforting to know the statues will not pair until the project succeeds. Otherwise, I imagine the experience would be hard to endure. Ideally, they only need to activate once the project succeeds. As a safety measure, however, the statues will also activate in the event of equipment failure. They will? Why is that? If anything goes wrong with the Ash Twin project, the statues and their masks will make us aware of the situation and enable us to fix it. Otherwise, it would be possible for us to remain permanently unaware of the problem. I hadn't thought of that. What a profoundly horrific fate that would be.
It's the same.
It is.
Yeah, something. The gravitation's making it where you can't. I think is a different direction, but I'm not entirely sure. Nope, nope.
No, it's not.
I'm just judging by the map showing we're not going where we've been. But it's the same. Or is it?
We're about to find out. Oh, here we go. Turn to your right. Look right. Look behind you. There it is.
Man, it's about to
Getting
go.
ready to go. It's starting to look all lumpy.
And this planet
Is completely void of sand.
and that one's full of sand. Which means that one thing that I saw earlier that I couldn't get into, if we get there soon enough, I might be able to access it. Until next time. Which actually, yes, until next time. Because this is a good time to call the stream. We've learned a lot.
No, we.
Before we end the stream, I want to check the computer and see what the computer says.
The Nome built something called the Sun Station, but not everyone supported its construction.
That's the thing zooming around the sun.
Several large Nome towers form a ring around Ash Twin's equator. There's more to explore here. The Ash Twins project was planned at the High Energy Lab, a building with large solar panels on Ember Twin's equator. The central chambers inside Ash Twins was physically sealed off by immensely thick protective shells. Every memory recorded by Nome statues is transmitted to a corresponding storage unit within Ash Twin. This island must be where the Nome created the statue, statues like the one in our observatory. I found a Nome statue lying on the beach. It looks just like the one in our observatory. Nome statues were designed to pair with single users. We knew that. Each storage unit inside Twins was equipped with a mask. We learned that. The statues were designed to only activate once the Ash Twins project succeeded, or in the event that, yes, it failed. The Nome mine. Oh. Cal says Gabriel went to Giant Steep to try and learn more about the Nome statues in the observatory. The cave at the very center of Jeppa Earth used. Yeah. Oh. Ryback headed to. Okay, so apparently we need to go back to see if we can find something on the South Pole. The Nome decided to build a larger, more sophisticated eye signal locator on Brittle Hollow, South Pole. All three escape pods were launched.
Alright, I think that's all the information. Oh, wait, one more.
The Lunar Lookout. A lookout platform with particular view of the solar system. Esker uses their signal scope here to keep tabs on the other travelers.
So that was everything. So, until next time,